Amid mounting criticism, Housing Secretary Steve Reed came under intense scrutiny during a tense GB News interview with presenters Stephen Dixon and Ellie Costello, following the chaos sparked by the mistaken release of prisoners. When challenged over the blunder, Reed appeared visibly unsettled, resorting to denial, evasive answers, and sheer arrogance, until Ellie Costello decisively and fiercely cut him off, exposing his dishonesty and leaving him completely undone. Watch the clip before we begin. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share your thoughts in the comments.
If you're taking responsibility for it, and if it's all the previous government's fault, why then has it, on average, over the last 4 or 5 years, has there been about 60 releases, improper releases a year, up until the year ending March 2025, so the vast majority of time you were in charge, it went up to 262 over that year.
Well, you're not going to pretend to me that these problems only began in July last year.
No, but they're up 128%.
You can't just interrupt me when I'm giving an answer. 800 people who should have been banged up walked free under the previous government. They knew the problem was that we had a paper-based system. They refused to invest in digitising it. We recognise the problem. We take responsibility for the problem. We will invest where they didn't, and that will keep the people of this country safe. But I can't magic away overnight the failures of the Conservative Party to properly steward our criminal justice system. We take responsibility. We will fix it. If it could be done overnight, it would be done overnight, but this didn't come out of nowhere. They broke the entire criminal justice system. They sacked 21,000 police officers. The probation system fell apart. You couldn't get time in court to have a sentence issued to you, and they literally ran out of prison places because they didn't build any more. We'll fix the problem, but I see where the problem began, and I'm sure so do you.
But if the issue is that, as you say, it's this paper-based system that just doesn't work, how then can David Lammy come forward and say, well, actually, I'm introducing these really new, strict and rigorous new checks, which in themselves don't seem to have worked anyway?
Well, you have to make the paper-based system work as well as possible while we get a more robust digital system in place. So he's right to put those new measures in. He's right to bring the prison governors in to talk through how that can be done. He's right to appoint Lynn Owens, a former senior police officer, to investigate the particular circumstances so that if there's any more learning, that can be taken into account now. There's the short-term fix to make sure we minimise the risks, but in the long term, we don't want there to be risks. We want there to be a digital system. We will not just stand by and watch the criminal justice system collapse like the last government did. I recognise we've inherited a broken system. We take responsibility for fixing it.
Look, we're almost out of time with you. Want to ask about your brief, so
share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.